Hi everybody, it's been a few days since I've done any vlogging. I don't think I've filmed since Friday. Today is now Tuesday. We are on day 14 of Vlogmas. I've just sat down to have a bit of food, which I will show you over the top of me talking here because I've already filmed it because I started eating it. Yeah, it's just some leftovers from last night's dinner. I signed up with the Black Friday deal to Sorted Foods Meal Packs app. Sorted Food is a YouTube channel, if you are not aware. There are a bunch of guys who do lots of cooking challenges and reviewing of food kits and all that kind of good stuff, pretentious ingredients. That one's always a fun one. So yeah, I'll link them down below if you don't know who they are. But anyway, yeah, I signed up to their meal packs app. They had 40% off, I think, for Black Friday. So that is what I'm eating today. I'm having a, what was it, broccoli and something curry. We had it with rice last night. I'm just having the leftovers with on its own today. But yeah, I've been pretty busy the last couple of days. The weekend was very half busy, half not. I was gonna do something fun for Vlogmas on Saturday, however, I had forgotten that my in-laws were coming for dinner. So yeah, my mother-in-law and her husband were here Saturday night. So I thought I should probably give the house a bit of a once-over. So I spent most of the day cleaning the house. Sunday was a hot day. It was, I think, forecast to be 35 degrees. And yeah, Simon and I basically sat right here on the couch, playing video games, watching YouTube, knitting with the air conditioner on. So yeah, we didn't do very much on Sunday. Yesterday I got heavily into a new cleaning regime. My arm is getting sore. I'm going to swap arms. I found this funny lady on YouTube called The Awkward Mum or something. The Awkward Mom, American Awkward Mom. I think that's what she was called. I'll link her down below. But yeah, she did a couple of cleaning challenges. One was the Clean Mama challenge and the other was the Fly Lady challenge. Neither of these women I had heard of. I have been finding that my cleaning is getting really behind on my house recently and I don't like it. I hate being in a mess. Yeah, so I really took to the Fly Lady's sort of deal, and she has a free app with all the checklists and things in it, so I downloaded the app. I've been using the app, and yeah, I'm very much somebody who is, what's the word? I like checking boxes, shall we say. I'm very much one of those people who loves to tick things off lists. So the app is really doing it for me, and it does this little animation of completed when you've done and little fireworks when you've done what you need to do. So that's what I've been working on. And it's only, I think, 10:56 at the moment. And I'm having my breakfast / lunch. I have not eaten yet today, so that's why I've heated up last night's leftovers. So I'm gonna eat that now, and yeah, maybe we'll see what the afternoon brings. I don't know why I'm so red. For some reason the light overhead with the outdoor light is making me pink or red. Anyway, I'm checking back in because I am working on another one of my little check boxes for my new app, and that is what's for dinner. And tonight we are having paneer with some rice, and the paneer I never buy. I don't ever buy a block of paneer because it is super duper easy to make, and buying paneer is really expensive for not very much. I think I've done this once before on Vlogmas, and I think I spoke about it then, but I can't tell you when that was, and I'm not going to make you go back and look for it. I might see if I can pop you in one of my cupboards so I don't have to hold my phone. It's a bit high, it's a bit, oh goodness, one's a bit high, one's a bit low. He's sitting on my plates right now. I mean, paneer, I don't know how much it costs where any of you guys are. Here, generally, I think it's about a 200 gram block. And it could be anywhere from like $6 to $8 depending where you're buying that. And considering how easy paneer is to make, I just refuse to pay that. Pretty much it's just milk with some lemon juice or vinegar to curdle it, get the cheese curds and smush them together. That is what paneer is. Mind blown? Yeah? So that is what I am doing right now because, as I said, we're having paneer for dinner, so I am working on creating said paneer. So I've only just put my milk on. I used to use a pan that belonged to my housemate, and since we've moved I no longer have that large pan, so I'm just doing it in my little pan here. I think I've got about 1.8 litres of full cream milk here, and I'm just letting that heat up on the stove. This is what I'm working with, just a big saucepan of milk at this point in time. And this is the first time I've made this on my electric hot plate as well, because my housemate had gas. So yes, I need to really keep an eye on this, because if it starts boiling too soon, it is going to go everywhere. So I'm going to have to really keep an eye on this. So there we go, that is what I'm doing for the time being, is making my paneer. I don't think there's really much else I need to do for preparing dinner. Yesterday I cut up all the veggies that I was going to need tonight. I don't have an onion. I needed an onion, I don't have it, because we ran out this week and I'm not shopping until tomorrow. So we're going onionless, although I do have some onion flakes. I could probably just chuck those in just to get the oniony goodness, you know. Yeah, I think I just have to rehydrate some coriander, because the pot of coriander that I had that I was going to use across a couple of meals in this past week, it just all went rotten. It was perfectly fine when I bought it, and it was just all mushy within a day or two, so that was a bit disappointing. So I had to throw away most of that pot. I've got my washing machine going in the background too, sorry. You can probably hear that. So yeah, I'm just going to get some dried coriander, I think I've got some, and just rehydrate it, just let it soak in some water, and just use that in place of the fresh stuff. That's about as good as I can do today. So this is what I said to you guys when I said that my life is not very interesting. I'm just pretty much at this point in time, because I'm not dyeing any yarn, I'm on holidays essentially. I am just being a good little housewife really at this point in time. I did a bit of decluttering yesterday. I did go through, I can probably show you that actually, I tidied off my bench tops. So we did a bit of rearranging here, because you would have seen in one of my other Vlogmases when I did the dishes, I did do a pan of the room. So this is all changed. We've got all of our coffee stuff on top of the microwave. I don't love this because it's all out and very messy, but this is what we've got for the moment. Our coffee grinder, our scale, both of which we use to make coffee in the morning. The microwave doesn't get used a whole ton, so hence why it's kind of tucked into the corner. I do need to move these two things to use the microwave, but that's fine. For the frequency that we use it, it's not a big deal. And we're probably going to downsize from this one too, because it's really big and it's quite old. So we're thinking we're just going to downsize to just something that because we only ever use it to reheat food. So, you know, we just replace it with something a lot smaller. So we've got more bench space and we can fit more stuff in. And then I've moved my recipe shelf that was here, the stove with my warm milk, and then I've put away everything that was here. We had like trivets and like my greens bin for composting all here. So yeah, I've put all that away, plus I've tidied up the sink area a little bit. This guy I'm putting away every night when I'm finished. My caddy with all my dishwashing stuff is now down in the cupboard, so I did a bit of organising yesterday, so my green bin is there. My towels just for wiping things up, my kitchen caddy, and then our bins. So we've got rubbish and recycling, not that we ever have very much rubbish, and dishwashing powder and cleaning products all down there. So yeah, I did all of that sort of rearrangement yesterday. Happy with it, I have to say. The fact that my bench tops are a little bit clearer now and I've got a little bit more space because they're not very big bench tops, they're very shallow. Yeah, it means that I've got more space for prepping things in the kitchen and all that kind of good stuff. So I am just going to stand here and keep stirring my milk until it's ready for the vinegar, and then maybe I will bring you guys back in and you can see the magic that is curdling milk. Hi, I think we're about ready to put our acid in because the milk is getting foamy and it's steaming, so I think that is the right time. I haven't made this for a while, but I think that's the right time to add our acid. So I thought I'd bring you back in and you can see how I go. Alright, for now I still have this on the heat, so you can kind of see, it might be a little bit hard to see, but it's quite foamy. You can see it kind of more around the edges and it's steaming. So I'm going to, fingers crossed, pop in my apple cider vinegar. I've got a tablespoon here and we'll see if this works. Yep, looks like it's beginning to work. So you can see there that it's getting all clumpy. You might need a little bit more. Sometimes you have to add a little bit more acid. So this is basically separating out the milk solids from the whey. Alright, so I've just taken it off the actual hot plate now. So you can see there's that real yellow, that's the whey. So I think this is pretty good now. I think I've gotten most of the milk curds out. So now what I'm going to do is strain it. So Granger's just left us because I'm talking. Grange! Grange, Grange. Hi! Mama making cheese is your favourite, isn't it? Yeah, you're a good boy. Alright, so I just have my colander here with some cheesecloth in it. And now I'm going to pull this guy over and literally just pour it straight into the cheesecloth. And then we're just going to leave it, essentially. So you can see there's all the cheese curds, and I'm not entirely sure how much this is going to make. I've never actually done a proper calculation to find out. This is 1.8 litres of milk, so what I might do is once this is all drained and pressed and I'm about to cook with it, I will weigh it and let you know how much cheese I got out of it. But that is it pretty much for now. I'm just going to let this drain for maybe an hour, and then I'm going to come back, shape it and press it for at least an hour. So that is all I need to do for right now. And while I'm waiting for that to drain, I thought I might head up, and I don't really want to take you into this room because it is a real mess. It's our storage room at the moment. That's going to eventually be our study. But at the moment it's just storing a bunch of stuff, most of which we probably are going to need to get rid of. So yeah, this room is not great, but I'm going to bring you in because I want to search for something. And heading in, this is what the room looks like. We are only in a 2-bedroom home, so we have a bunch of stuff that doesn't have homes yet. Guitars, all sorts of things. Nobody plays the guitar. Why we have it, I don't know. But what I want is down in here. One of these two has my fabric in it, and that is what I want to go through. Alright, welcome to the floor of my bedroom. I'm next to my plants, my very sad looking peperomia watermelon that has been knocked off multiple times. It's very, very sad. Yeah, I'm here gonna look through my box of fabric because, like a lot of you guys, you probably saw Kristen Larere's Vlogmas from day 12, I think it was for Sunday. And I watched it this morning and she did some quilting in this video, and I have wanted to do quilting for, let me think, I bought a couple of quilting sets back in 2013 I believe, because I found a couple of sets that had fabric that matched the bouquets that I made for my wedding. So I bought these 2 quilting sets because, yeah, because they matched the fabric, and I wanted to make quilts out of them for commemorative reasons, I suppose. I have never done it. I started cutting one of them but never got very far. However, I bought some charm packs, a charm pack or 2. I don't know when, because I bought them off eBay. I can't find them in my eBay purchases list, so it could be over 2 years, 3 years ago, or maybe 3 years ago that I purchased these charm packs and have not done anything with them. So watching Kristen's vlog made me remember that I had these and that I would like to try what she was making. So it looks pretty simple. For not having ever quilted before, I think it's probably something I could get away with, I could do. So I thought I would find the charm packs, see if they're the right size. I think they're 5-inch squares, which is what the pattern that I'd like to make uses. So hence why we have the fabric here. So this is a very full box. You probably can't quite see. It is very full. On the top here I have some old sheets because they are perfect for making things like toiles and even just stuff for me to wear, really. The sheets are nice and soft, and yeah, well, it's pink, you know. Do I need to say any more? Plus it's the cheapest way to get fabric. Do you know that? It's like, if you need a lot of fabric, and like I was looking at Spotlight the other day, to get linen fabric it's about $20 a meter, and I had 2 sheets that I'd purchased from IKEA of all places. They were single sheets, and I got 2 of them for $7 something each, $7.80 each I think, reduced down from $30 each because they were in the clearance as is section. And I basically got 5.2 meters of fabric for $14. Even at full price at $30 for 2.6 meters, that's still cheaper than $20 a meter at Spotlight. So hot tip for you, if you're out thrifting and you find some linen sheets, some cotton sheets, something like that, they're perfect for making, just like, even if it's just clothes that you wear around the house. I mean, who cares? It's like cheap fabric. So just a hot tip for you. So I've got this brown and sort of taupey color. I should probably make some pants out of that. It'll probably look alright. And this pink. So they're my sheets sitting on top. So I thought what I would do is just have a hunt through and see if, oh, I think I found them already. I think I've got them, oh, shoved down the side. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so I've got 3 of them. They were just shoved down the side. So these aren't the quilting sets that I mentioned. These are just the charm packs that I purchased on eBay. And they're both Riley Blake designs. So this one's different design than these ones. In the tutorial video that I saw, I believe you need two packs, so I'll probably end up using those if I stop dropping them. So this is Riley Blake On Trend charm packs. Yeah, I don't think that's going to focus. I think it's too much reflection. And then I don't know what this one is because it's hidden behind some cards, but I think I might look up this website and have a look and see what else that they have. So this one here I got from A Little Patch of Heaven. This one is Riley Blake Organica. That looks really lovely actually, so I should really use these for something. I don't know, again, I don't know whether that will be enough just in this one charm pack for the pattern that I want to make. I guess it depends on how big I want it, because you need to make squares of 9 to begin with. So obviously I need at least 9 pieces. 21 pieces per stack, so I would only be able to make 2 squares out of this guy. So that wouldn't really work unless I want to mix this up with something else. yeah, I wouldn't be afraid of mixing that with other fabrics. But for now, I think if I'm going to do the, I think, what was it called, the Vanishing 9, I'll put it down, a link in the description anyway, and if you've seen Kristen's video you'll know what I'm talking about. But I think I shall use these guys. I will pull these out and I will put this back, and yeah, maybe I'll open up these packets and let you see what the individual fabrics look like. I thought seeing the light is so nice up here, I would stay up here and we can look at these fabrics. So I don't really want to break this band, but I think I might have to. So it is, let's see if we can get it to focus right now. It does not want to focus. Okay, I'm having no end of trouble with my phone. I don't know what's going on. It's not zooming. It was not zooming. It's not focusing automatically for me. So I don't know why. Let's see if I can. There we go. There we go. I got it to work. So this is the pack that I have. It is called On Trend, and it's by Riley Blake Designs. So this is what I think I will finally use to make my quilt. So it's only going to be a little lap quilt. It's not going to be a big one. So maybe let's go through and have a quick squiz at what the fabrics are in here. So this is the first one, which you obviously have seen on the pack itself. Looks like there's one here with writing on it, which I'm not super duper keen on. I don't really like writing on anything. I prefer not to have writing in my house or any of that sort of thing. But it could be that I could use these ones as the ones that turn out to be the little squares in the middle. So yeah, I don't love that, but there could be a fix for it. Some shimmery gold sort of sketched flowers, not photos, flowers. Some gold polka dots, some stripes, some more coloured polka dots, but they're kind of almost little octagons maybe? Or they're just blobby, they're just like little arty kind of blobby blobs. And this one's right up my alley. So we've got some geometric triangles and creating diamonds and things, which is, I love that stuff. Well, actually it's mostly triangles. Yeah, I'm really into my geometric triangles, so I like that a lot. So I think that is all of the patterns. So looks like this one here with the sketchy flowers, it's going to come with different colors. So it looks like it just cycles through the same thing but with different backgrounds, the same design but different backgrounds on the fabric. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. So it's going to be a little bit different than what I was expecting, but seeing I have the two packs of these charm packs, I should be able to have some sort of cohesion across the whole quilt, because A, it's the same design, just different background colors, and B, I do have that second set, so I can probably do blocks that match, just to give it some cohesion. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Alright, so I have all my cheese curds here. They've all been draining for probably an hour and a half now. I've just salted them, so I just got my little, I have a little electric salt grinder, just ground some over, give it a bit of a taste just to see if it's to your liking. I like it relatively salty, not super salty, but like just to give it a bit of a punch. Obviously you can adjust that to your own liking. And now what I'm going to do is just fold up this cheesecloth as tight as I possibly can to create my block of cheese. So I tend to do more of a square shape because, you know, I think it's just a throwback from, you know, usually when you buy paneer in the shop or feta or something like that, it is usually in a square shape. So what I tend to do is just use the cheesecloth to create a block. So sort of as square as you can get it. I mean, it's a little bit of a rectangle, but you know, you get the idea. Alright, so that's my block. So now what I want to do is I'm just putting another plate on top, and then I'm going to weigh this down. So let me just wash my hands. I'm just going to get my bowls and put them on top. So what that will do is compress all the cheese curds, hopefully, into a block. So I'm just going to leave that sitting there for probably an hour or so, and yeah, I guess I will show you later what comes out. But there is my paneer. It got a little bit dented in the top, but that's fine. And as I said earlier, Granger loves his cheese, so let's see. I told you that I would weigh this, so it's a little bit thin in the middle, so I think it's just going to break apart, but that's okay. I will tear off my plate. Let's see. Okay, there you go. So 1.8 litres of milk makes 281 grams of cheese.
Film it and ate it because it was so good. So this is what's left already because we're so hungry.